Welcome to Parental Advisory. I'm your host, Shana Mwesige, and this is a show we have debate-style conversations with my parents about controversial or interesting Gen Z or younger generation topics. Joining me today is my dad, Solomon Mwesige. How are you doing today, Dad?
I'm doing great, and how are you doing?
Great. I'm doing amazing. Actually, I'm looking amazing. Today I didn't say I look nice.
I said that to my wife, not to my daughters.
So me, I'm ugly. You can't say that I look nice.
That's not what I said. I said that is reserved for specific.
So why can't you tell me that I look nice?
You look great.
Thank you. I know I look great. Like, I just wanted you to tell me that I'm also
know.
looking nice.
Just teasing you.
Of course, me too.
Pulling your foot.
Also me. My dad tells me I look nice all the time. Like today I'm just feeling like, yeah. You know, I'm looking good, feeling great.
Amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I hope it's a very, very beautiful night for you guys. A lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about our last episode, you know, lots of great feedback on your thoughts on parenting, my thoughts, even if anything.
So what did people say?
You know, they were on your side, you know. They said that it was a tough one for me.
They were on my side?
Yeah. They were doing a poll, you know. Last I saw Prince, you know Prince said that I'm losing and that Sasha should sub me in because I'm not doing a good job.
It's not a competition. It's a sharing. We call it advisory. We are advising. We get to hear how you guys think in this generation.
Yeah.
And then we try to balance it.
Yeah, and I try to be like the voice of reason.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes not everything I say, but guys, like a disclaimer, not everything I say is my own personal opinion. You know, I just want to like really stress that. Granted that for today's episode, all of these questions have been sent in from the audience, which is nice. You know, it was nice not having to prepare. You know.
So I thought I was only advising my daughter.
No, you're advising you're advising a whole lot of people that are watching you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So today's going to be a very interesting one. I think we're going to just go straight into it. We're going to be talking about dress code. About you know, dress code for girls. For some stats, guys, my dad is a girl dad to about 4 daughters. So you've raised a lot of women.
And 1 boy.
Yeah, we're not talking about the boy. We're not talking about the girls.
Yeah.
Like
No. We can't be gender discriminating.
We are not discriminating gender. Like we're just saying
4
that.
girls, 1 boy. So you cannot exclude the boy.
No, the boy is there. They know he's there. We're just talking about like the girls because they are a lot.
There's some that don't know.
Okay, maybe
those that are
of you
seeing
that
me
didn't
for the
know.
first time.
Oh yeah. You have a son. You want to talk about your son? Tell them about your son.
He's me. He's Solomon Mwesige. And that is it. 1 boy.
No, like this is a great time for you to talk of your son. Like he's a videographer.
He has my name. He looks like me. We are the only two boys in the house.
Exactly.
Simple.
And and there are lots of women. You guys don't know that the Mwesige we have a lot of women in the house.
Just women.
So many. It's a matriarchy kind of. I'm teasing. But so that's what we're going to be talking about. I think a lot of people thought it would be very nice for you to delve into this. Granted, you've raised lots of women and you're still raising 1 young girl because now I'm an adult. So now you only have 1 girl left at home.
Young adult.
But like, okay, no, but let's not really go there
adult.
like that. But so we're going to be talking a bit about like crop tops and stuff like that.
Now you see, I will let the audience know, number 1, I don't do any shopping.
That's not where I thought you were going, but okay.
By not doing shopping, some of the terminologies you're going to use on your clothes.
Oh, you don't know?
How would I even know? And why should
You've never heard of a crop top before?
What is that?
Like for real,
I know, I can hear the word top. So what is crop? That is on the top now. Crop topping. Like,
are you teasing or are you being serious?
Why should I tease you?
Oh, okay. Like a crop top is like a shirt that like, kind of, it really depends on which one, but like the main premise is that it exposes like your midriff area.
don't wrap it.
I'm not wrapping. Okay, it's like a
You see-
shirt.
now, my viewers, I want you to see that our kids here know what they know. They're trying to hide it.
No, I'm not even hiding.
No. They're trying to use terminologies, wrap it up, and it goes as I was watching. A kid on TikTok asking for money from the mother for an English tour.
A what? Oh, like the ones where they make you tour like the news places.
News places. This was the kid was lying.
No, but we have those.
No.
But
this
you've
was.
taken me for English tours before.
You've gone for debates and all
No,
that
like an actual
but
English
this one-
trip for real. Like you didn't have those back in your day. Like when the English department is going to set up trips for you to go to like media houses and newspaper places.
Which media houses were there?
Okay, maybe that's your generation. Now for us, we actually have. Maybe now you're thinking it's a lie, but I've gone on those
media is
before.
different from English now.
Yes, because
media,
English, you learn about media,
you
punctuation.
You could go to a Luo media house, Runyankole media house. So if you say English tour,
Okay, but because of advertising, I can't say where they took me. And this was when I was in primary. You know, we saw where they made like those newspapers for kids. We even talked to the writers of the things. I even got stuck in the printing room.
Let me tell you guys, you see how you twist our arms?
But I'm not twisting
you
your
confuse
arm.
us.
But how?
Crop top. What is crop top?
Okay, a crop top is just
now,
like
define it properly.
It's a shirt.
It's a shirt.
Or like a top. So like, you know, like a blouse.
Yes.
That
now you're talking.
Exposes.
It's a blouse.
Okay.
It's a shirt.
Sorry, not I have to use like millennial terminology.
Go ahead.
And it exposes the midriff area. Now the level of exposing really differs from top to top. Some it can just be like a little, some can be a lot, you know. But that's like the premise of the shirt.
Question. Why do you put on the shirt when you want to expose?
Like for no reason.
No.
It's
Answer
just
my
there.
question. Answer my question.
No, but you're asking me.
You go to the shop. You want to buy a shirt or a blouse.
Yeah.
And then you want it cut.
No, you don't. It comes like that.
Yes. Why do you want to show?
For no reason.
Whom are you trying to show?
No one.
Then why do you want to show?
Okay, why shouldn't you show?
Why?
Why shouldn't
Answer. You have not answered a single question.
No, but now I'm asking, why shouldn't
Let me
you?
go back. If you want to show, then don't let it out.
You know, I think maybe.
After all, you want to show.
No, let's get into our questions maybe.
Yes, I'm trying to understand because if I'm going to discuss something, I must get the facts.
Yeah.
And here is question number one. You feel you want to buy a top, either blouse or a shirt or something, but you decide that the one you want to buy will not cover your body.
You just like leave a little bit.
For who?
For myself.
Are you the one seeing, or you're showing somebody else?
But I'm also seeing myself in the shirt. I'll feel smart.
In the mirror. So after the mirror?
Even when I take pictures.
After the mirror, do you go looking down?
Even when I take
yourself?
pictures.
Take pictures and post to show who?
Not every picture you take, you post.
Whom are you showing? I'm asking you. You want to show. Why?
Now we're starting with the whys.
Let me tell you something. Oh yeah.
No, but we're starting with the whys. So I think it's great for us to get into our audience questions. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm just going to be letting you know at the beginning of each week, I'll be posting a poll on my Instagram so that you guys can be sending your personalized questions, thoughts, and talking points. Every single thing you see here are responses from a very rushed poll I did, and I want to thank everybody for giving me a very rushed response. I know I was not really nice because it was so rushed and they were taking long, and I'm like, guys, I'm never going to ask you again. And that's when they said rushing to give me answers. So I want to say thank you. So
let me talk about this lady, Katatumba.
Who is that?
She's a musician, a daughter of a former rich guy, wealthy guy, raised in the US, educated there, sings really good, has a very good vocal power. And then she would go on stage dressed decently. And then people started saying, can you show a little bit? And the question was, if I'm a musician, what you want from me is the vocal power. You came because you love my music. Then you want me to show a little bit. Why? I thought you came for music. And some of you kids that are watching me, the influences from these so-called celebrities that have really not, allow me to use that very terminology, no editing, that want to show that they're different human beings. They use stage name, Cobra, something. Then they dress wild. And then when people see, they will expect every person that succeeds or reaches, so they want to be the same.
Yeah.
And in the actual sense, it doesn't make sense. So the young ones will admire people they watch on television. Do you know that you're influencing so many people's dressing, eating, behavior?
Eating?
Yes.
You don't even see me eat.
I know, because if you take a picture of what you're eating in the restaurant, some people say, wow, I think I want that. And I think it was also making a quotation from Mike Tyson, who did something wrong and got in trouble for that, even went to jail. And they said, the media asked him, he said, don't you know you are an example of so many? And Mike Tyson said, since when did I become a moral standard for people? He said, for me, I am a boxer. My career is boxing. Come in the ring, I beat you up, you beat me up, they pay me, and that is it. But since when did my behaviors become an issue that everybody... But once you are a public figure, you are on I
think maybe let's move a little bit from there and get into the questions from the audience.
So this lady refused to lower to crop top. And she still made it in her music career. So I'd advise you, please, cover your body decently. It's your body.
No, it's
valuable.
As you said that it's your body, that we're going to get into that. So let me just ask one question.
One more quotation.
Okay.
You've heard of Muhammad Ali? The daughter of Muhammad Ali, very beautiful girl. She started making it shorter and shorter. And then the dad called her beautiful daughter and said, my daughter, let's talk about this. Said, where do you find diamonds? On the surface? Do you pick it on the surface?
No.
Where do you find gold? Do you pick it on the surface?
No.
Where do you find it?
In the ground.
In the ground. You dig to find it. So God has created your body very precious. So every precious thing on your body, the whole body, this is why we cover it.
Okay.
So let anybody that wants to look at your body be the right person.
No,
that will not find it as exposed.
No, let's move straight into our burning question. So the first one that we have is, why is it wrong for daughters to put on crop tops or stomach shoe?
I think I've said everything. Your body is precious. It's not for everybody. This body is reserved for and only one person that will be your husband to be.
Do you hold men to that same standard, or is that just one that you keep for women?
I hold men to the same standard.
So why is it that men can put on shirts that have arm sleeves that go like this, or they can move around shirtless and in tight things? Let's say maybe they're going to the gym and stuff, and you're not going to question the morality or the decency of that man, but why is it that when a woman is going to show her midriff, it's going to cause immediate moral panic?
Let me tell you, the whole thing is in how nature was designed, nature itself. When a man is not putting on his shirt, either at a workplace, road construction, carrying heavy stuff and he's sweating and he puts off his shirt, it's not offensive, I'll tell you.
Why?
Because of how the nature is made itself. But Shana, even right now, if they say, put off your shirt and you put off your crop top.
Is this shirt cropped there?
No, you are the one, I mean, it's a new terminology that I have to use. Who would easily be comfortable, me or you?
Me, what if I'm comfortable?
I'm asking.
Because it's not like there's nothing on under.
Answer the question.
But I'm also still putting on something under, still.
I handle reporting internationally.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever took a picture of a breastfeeding mother, even in other countries, you have to excuse yourself or cover. It's like being naked. In other cultures, especially the Western culture, Europe, US, Australia, you cannot even breastfeed your child like this. In other churches, like in the US, they have the crying rooms. That is where even people go to breastfeed from. In Africa, somebody will just...
Like you can leave breastfeeding alone. No, but I think you're deviating from the question, because the question is that why is it that when a woman is to do that, you're not going to hold them to the same standard as a man, and you're going to cause it's going to cause immediate moral panic on her end?
The nature of a man, the way it was created, and the nature of a woman are totally different. By nature.
But if we're looking at nature and anatomy, Shana, still...
Even bodies respond differently. If you're Gen Zs, some of you are in your situationship right now.
Oh my God, Dad.
Leave them. These are terminologies I've learned. I must use them. Not so. Somebody support me here. If a boy goes to swim and the lady goes to swim, all of you putting on your swimsuits, the way people's brains react to body shapes and what they are exactly is different. And you'd rather not put yourself or somebody in that situation.
Now, why is it that we're going to put the responsibility onto the woman instead of holding the men accountable for their lack of discipline?
What is discipline?
Discipline in what you're looking at, self-control.
Let me tell you. You go put honey on my lips, and then I get my tongue out, and then you blame me.
Yes. But that's not even a good example, Dad. I don't even know why you're using that. But just to go a little bit back...
You got the question. I'm talking to young because you called yourself an adult.
No, because what you're doing now is that you're enabling the men, and you're saying that it's okay for you to sexualize these women and to act morally wrong because of what someone's wearing.
Let me say, using the very word you have used, who uses the word sexy for beauty? Is it men or women?
It's Well, first, wait. The word has left me. It's a unisex terminology. That's what I was looking for.
Who uses the word sexy
Men and
for
women.
beauty?
Men and women. It's unisex.
You look sexy.
Yeah, you can say that a man is sexy and a woman is sexy. Same thing. It's a unisex word.
Now, in a fair sharing,
No, but I'm being fair. It's a
give
unisex word.
credit. Oh, dress sexy.
No, like the thing is, see, if no,
Come on,
Dad.
turn.
No,
yeah,
see,
that is sexy. Turn your eyes.
oh my God, Dad, no. Look,
This
if it was
is
like if it was being fair, you'd be like, if someone's saying, okay, you're looking beautiful, you're looking cute, you're looking tea, that's women.
Why do they use
If
that?
you're looking handsome, you're looking hot, that's men. But you can be like, wow, man, no, I'm looking good, man, I'm looking sexy today. Oh wow, I'm looking sexy. It's unisex.
So
Everyone can use it.
So, for fairness,
We'll allow that it's a unisex word.
for fairness,
It's a unisex word.
for fairness,
I can even check. No, let me even check Google. Let that be our tiebreaker.
Now, you see,
let that be our tiebreaker.
I am taking a Gen Z to Google to figure out and try to defend because she wants to win. This
I'm
is
not trying to win. I just want us to keep it fair. Wait. Is
Daddy scores 10 and daughter scores...
Wait. Oh my! I know I took my notes off. It's hard to text now.
Another question. So, because people have beauty on the side of ladies has been pushed on using the sexy part, and this is why you will even see somebody trying to fit in, show every part. And there are others that would say, I wish you would not be as serious on that type of dressing. Some people really dress off. I've seen people that are putting on night dresses in church.
I don't know how you can differentiate, but...
I can tell. I have how many women in my house?
Okay, that's fair. But let's move.
I've also seen, there was a lady. I failed to totally understand what was in her mind as she left home.
But Dad, you can't talk about people like that.
Listen to me. The whole stomach was out.
It was a stylistic choice.
And the stomach was not that small either. Yes. That crop top thing. I tapped my mom, your mom, and I said, how do we help such people?
I know, because you told me as well that they...
She did?
You told me.
Yes, you see, so I'm telling you, it's a fact. Guys, you see, I felt bad for her. And I said, hey.
Then, okay, that's not a good example of what we're talking about.
It is exactly. Crop top. Why do you crop top with... Why do you...
Are you trying to say that crop top should be for people with smaller stomachs?
No,
like, don't
they
do
shouldn't
that.
also.
Oh.
They shouldn't. Cover your body. Where?
Okay. Now, okay, let's move around to the next question.
Yes.
So if you're going to tell your daughter that her outfit is indecent because of maybe, let's say, the crop top that she's putting on, are you necessarily worried about her character as an individual, or are you just terrified of gossip and judgment on your end as a parent?
Both. Because why should you? And for God's sake, we are Christians. I don't mean Christians are old-fashioned, we dress well. We are people of fashion. I remember we went to buy a dress for my daughter Priscilla. Mm-hmm. She was, I think, in senior 5 or something. So we went on Tinder. Mm-hmm. We enter this shop. They brought the first thing. Mm-hmm. Allow me to call it a thing. So they put it off that hanger or something, and it dripped like a net down. And then it had holes. Hey. So my wife and I looked and said, is this a dress or a net for, I won't call it for mosquitoes or something, but a net. The lady said, oh, this is old fashion. How old is your daughter? We mentioned the age. He said, yeah, this is on style. And this thing, then they got us another one. It was like too short that even if somebody sat, one would be trying to why do you want to tear your clothes by over pulling and you knew your height? Why? I'm telling you the truth. Get something that fits you. Get something that fits you.
Okay, like let's leave dresses alone because we're talking more so.
Wait a minute. And then you come in a public place. Let me give an example, like church. You take the front row. You sit, and the whole thing pulls. And so here is a man of God and the worshippers and others. So you have, your eyes have to jump everybody. You almost want to preach when your eyes are closed. Why do you do that?
No, but the thing is, what we're talking about here, though.
So why wouldn't I be concerned that my daughter is going to leave the house? And some of you kids know that because there are times when we find holiday makers in town. They have advertised a concert or a get together or something. You guys have your terminologies. Then you find a child with a bag pulling out that thing, and they remove the real decent clothes that they had, that they left with from home. And then you look at people's children and you say, goodness. There was even one child I met, a member of this church from a very decent family. And I said, we met, she couldn't run away. She had to meet me and say, Musumba nkwegairide mama tomugamba. Please, Pastor, I plead with you, don't tell mom. So where had she got that clothes from? So deep in her conscience, she knew what she was doing is wrong. Below the expected standards of a family, because each family has its own values. And we don't want to be influenced by everybody. So if everybody is doing that type of thing, does that mean it's right? No. So I will also fear people saying, how can Pastor Solomon's child? But I will also be ashamed. And I will not allow.
But why should public perception of you as a parent? Okay, let me ask another one.
I already have my standard.
No, let me ask another one.
What the public is rejecting, I've rejected.
Let me ask another one.
Yes,
if you know that you've poured good values and you've poured faith into your children, why does their choice of clothing make you question that?
Did you know that every child, the values, the beliefs, the customs, the styles they got from home will always be challenged? Maybe at one time, you knew your dad was the most powerful person. Not until you meet somebody with six-pack and all this, hey, this one seems stronger. So your view of my strength changes. Maybe you thought I was the richest. And then you reach school on a border and somebody's coming in a V8. So everything we learn from home, whether it is religion, values, is going to be put to a test.
Yeah.
Either in school, lower level, peer pressure in secondary, and when you go to university, a lot of pressures. So it's not that I did not instill the values, but I know they are going to be challenged. And I don't see why I shouldn't be concerned, because this happens.
No, but let me ask.
And
if your child,
yes,
if your child, their faith doesn't change, their values doesn't change, nothing is changing except maybe the style of clothing. Why should that be so big of a deal? Like, why is that a really big issue?
what is motivating the change of style?
People change.
From covering to starting to show a little bit.
No, people change. Fashion styles change.
Why? Why?
But it changes. Like sometimes.
Now you see, yes, I like my new style.
Because you've been putting on less coats these days. Why don't you put on coats like that anymore?
It's very hot right now.
Now, see, that could be...
Very hot.
Sometimes it's also hot, and you also
Very
want
hot.
to maybe let the stomach out so you can be like...
In public.
So that, like, you're feeling air.
How is it that when you are at home, all your body is covered?
Not always.
And then why are you opening it to strangers?
But not always.
Give me a reason why. Just one reason, not three. Just
One?
Yes.
Because it's my body, and I have autonomy over it.
Your body is not your body alone.
What makes you say that?
Your body is not your body alone.
How?
You know what the Bible says?
Mm-hmm.
Because your body can become a temptation to somebody else.
But why is it tempting them? It's mine.
Yes. You have created, the Bible says, if one eye brings a temptation, get it out.
They're talking about your own eye, not someone else's.
If your behavior, why are people in prison? Is it because where does anger come from? From yourself or from somebody else?
That differs from person to person.
You just sit there and you just become angry.
No, some people are like that. Some people are angry because
what
they
I'm trying
have
to say,
disorders. Some
Shana,
people are
you
angry
see,
because of situation and circumstance.
It is your behavior that provokes other people into, I think it was, allow me to use this example. There was one couple that I wedded quickly here in church.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? He was a photographer, taking pictures. So as he was taking pictures, I think he started noticing certain girls. This is a true story, and you know it. So cutting the long story short, the girl got pregnant, another one got pregnant, another one came to my office telling me she's going to get married to the same guy, and I said, oh, the hyena is within us, so all the sheep is going to be consumed, finished. So I called the guy, I called the parents of both girls. This one is pregnant, this one. And then I said, you're going to marry because it seems like you are ready. Before you finish everybody, settle somewhere. Two parents accepted. The guy accepted.
To marry two women?
No, to marry one of them, definitely. So on a Sunday, we sang our song. Oh, Musana, Gutuyamba nyo. So I'm now going to show the light. So I said, first and final wedding announcement. It is first, second, third, fourth. I want to announce to you that today...
So-and-so is getting married.
Do you know, 2 girls collapsed and fainted in church. And they were also exposing. And the boys saw.
Oh, they were also pregnant?
Oh, no, they were not. But they are showing their stomachs and all this. And really tightening, putting on very small things that would cause the whole body that you don't even need. It's like the whole body is seen. And one of them said, Wange! Nonaga wange.
But let's leave that, because that's just like that's an individual case.
No.
No,
Most of the cases, I'm a counselor. Did you know that?
No, but the thing is, most of the cases is because that man's taste for women was insatiable, not because of the women and the fact that they were.
I am a counselor. Did you know that?
Yeah.
People come to me for counsel.
And yeah.
And people open up to me more than you may think. I handle issues. And I always want to go to the cause. Why? What caused? What is the issue? And then you say, okay, so I'll advise for purposes of protecting yourselves. And you, this generation, you are in more danger, let me tell you. Because in our years, if you admired somebody and that person went, there would be no way following. Today, once I know that the name is Shana, I will Google you up. I will know where you are. I will know every detail. I will bring the picture that I saw and see it again. But in our days, you're gone, you're gone. No telephones, no nothing. So the more, let me say, the more you put yourselves in that condition, and this is why we have more teen mothers, really. Last year alone, for record purposes, last year alone, I had more than 400 and something children that I was paying school fees for. 400. You know that. And you find many of them teen mothers. And the biggest problem, the hard thing to help, to correct, are young girls that are in love. Once they are convinced.
But let's leave that. No, we leave love alone, because we're talking about dress code, Dad.
Yes, that's why it takes people. It takes people into compromising,
really put them
tempting conditions.
Not really.
Don't avoid.
No, that is just because of people's lack of self-control. But let's just ask another question here.
No. Let me ask you.
Let's ask another one.
Do all people have the same ability to control themselves?
No.
Are people tempted in the same way?
No.
Do you know right now, some of our young people right now are having a problem of pornography?
Oh,
exactly. This is parental. Are you aware that some of these kids, the little short things, you called it a crop top, they will start creating images and then end up, we do programs, I do youth counseling. How many young kids are addicted to to masturbation? All these things.
But that is so outside of it. That's an individual issue.
So that's why I'm saying, don't tempt somebody.
No, but why should someone be so tempted like that?
Don't take people there. Dress decently.
No, but why is it that? No, but why is it that what I wear is that big of a deal? Because see, okay, let me ask another one. No, let me ask another one before you go there.
Do you put on crop tops yourself?
Just that I don't really buy clothes that frequently. But would it be such big? No, let me ask. Would it be that big of a deal if I did?
Do you?
Would it be that big of a deal if I did?
Now, in asking, there is what they call open question, open wide, direct, indirect question. This is now a yes or no answer.
But yeah, I do. Maybe just not in the way that you assume, but I do.
And the stomach is out?
No, but I do.
You guys have seen my eye. As I looked at her, I said, what?
No, but if I was to put on and my stomach is out, what would be so bad about that?
You'd be in very big trouble.
Why?
That's why you don't.
No, the question is why?
Because that's according to our family values and standards, that is totally unacceptable. And parents, let me tell you something, because this is parental advisory. There are things that should not be accepted. Whether kids scream,
Are you saying that I scream? I
give
don't scream.
give an attitude, it is for their own safety.
Okay, now let me ask.
So we protect our children.
Now let me ask.
Yes. Ask
So
another one.
we know that there are people that are very covered up or whatever, but let's say these people are very, very questionable characters, and there are people like that we know. But if we can see and we can understand that fabric doesn't guarantee a good heart,
I know.
a good relationship with Christ,
I agree with
good
you.
values, why do you use the type of clothing as a measure of a girl's character?
Because it is the right thing to do. I know you can dress long and be very bad and immoral. You can dress short and you're not. But why should you? What is the motivation?
But what if like you just want, and you know you have nice legs, your legs look better in shorter
Nice legs for
dresses.
who?
My legs
Whom
are
are
my
you showing?
But my legs are my legs. Why
So
can't I
you're-
also want to put on and I
Now
see my legs?
you see, you already know that they are good. So you thank God that you have good legs. Simple. So whom are you showing?
No, but is it really
And
that
why?
wrong? And
Not wrong, but very wrong.
why? But the thing is,
I've told you.
but why? You're not giving us like the thing is some of these things that you're saying
Haven't you
become
had
questionable.
I've given you how many points?
No, because the thing is, no, these are points that I can debate you on. When you say that what you're putting on is like you're tempting somebody, why should someone be tempted by what I'm putting on? The Holy Spirit himself, the fruit of the Holy Spirit is self-control.
Not everybody is full of the Holy Spirit, Shana. Not everybody knows about the fruit of the Holy Spirit, Shana. Not everybody is a Christian. Even Christians, some are recovering from lust. Some are. So why should you put this person in such a condition and you go away and you are okay, and this person is... There was one day...
Okay, let me first say, okay,
let me tell you
using that
story.
same logic though.
Let me tell you a story. One day, we were worshipping. It was overnight. One guy saw a lady that was dressing in the style Shana is talking about. Not that she dresses that way, but maybe you guys asked, and she's trying to show that to get as much out of me. So this guy, we start worshiping, we worship, and I see the guy, his head is in one direction. He's not moving. I said, this guy, what is in that direction? Then later on, I could tell why the head was there. We worship, and then I was not the one leading, so the leader tells people to sit down. The girl sits down, and this guy was still, after half a minute, he realizes everybody has sat down. And have you also seen people walking? As the lady is moving, you see the guy's head is also moving up and down.
Okay, now let's ask.
So why should you?
So now let me ask.
Because all of us are not the same. For that reason, actually, Paul said in Scripture, it was about eating meats that were acceptable. Meats that were acceptable then. So Paul, in the Bible, was advising. Because before Jesus came, the Jews had certain meats they were not supposed to eat. But after Jesus had come, it became okay that certain meats could be eaten. But now, Paul says that I can eat that meat. But if my eating this meat is an offense to the other person that has not adjusted fully to this type of belief, and that knowing that this meat is okay, I will not eat it for his sake. So in Christianity, we are not supposed to be selfish. That me, I don't care, everybody else, why it's my body, why should you bother about me? No, if your behavior if your language, if your dressing is an offense to somebody else, for the sake of protecting the faith of that person, withhold.
So now using that same logic, I'm going to say two things there. First of all, what if the person, you said we're keeping the faith of this person, but as you said, not everyone is a Christian, so maybe that point falls a bit flat. And another thing, if Paul says that you can eat that meat, just not in the presence of that person. So if my putting on a crop top offends you, do you think then it would be right for me to just put them on when you're not around?
Not around, it's a conscious thing. Everybody was created with a conscience that tells you what is right and what is wrong. And if your conscience is dead, that you cannot feel bad when something bad or unacceptable or a violation of standards or rules, the Bible calls you a reprobate. That's the word, the language the Bible uses. So everybody must be on that level where if you want to steal sugar, as you gave the example last time, something in you says don't. And this is why you want to look here, you want to look there. And this is even why here you want to find justification to convince yourself. And I can also tell you, as a counselor, I've seen many people that come to me from other churches. They have gone for counseling to Pastor so-and-so or Prophet so-and-so. They are so determined to do this thing, and they're looking for that one person that will say, it's okay, you can do it. So some people don't come for advice or help. They come for confirmation, so because their mind is already
just
made.
One last thing.
But for this reason, let your conscience, according to values, respect to instruction. And many of the young ones, your generation, has not had a no for an answer. See, this is why many are questioning. Supposing I like it, there are rules everywhere. There are rules in church, there are rules in mosques, there are rules in schools, there are rules in government, there are rules in families.
Yeah.
So you young ones must know that it is not only about you and what you think. There are also rules, standard rules. And parents learn to say no to your children in areas so that they can know that even if they want it, authority can say no.
So now, one last question before we're done. You said that if we put on like these crop tops and stuff, we're going to, tempt someone and mislead them. But in the same scenario,
my question was, whom are you showing your body?
No. You said that it can serve as a temptation. Did you not?
And many others, yes.
Exactly. Now, if a man can also be tempted by a woman who is fully clothed in a regular dress, maybe let's just say that her figure is just really good looking. If the standard is the fact that a man is going to be tempted regardless of the fact that you're covered or not, does it really matter?
That
if you choose to cover or not, because you're going to be tempted regardless.
I think you didn't get the details of my explanation.
No. I understood that you're talking about temptation.
What did you understand?
No, you talked about now a man will look at you, or maybe this is a man battling lust or whatever.
No, the man is not looking at you. The man is looking at your stomach that is outside.
But what's attractive about a stomach if I'm going to ask you?
The man is looking at your breasts that you have put outside.
But we're talking about
Why?
stomach. Where did breasts come from?
You did not tell me how long or how short that thing crop top stops.
Let me see if I can, let me give you like an example of what modern day. They don't really even show too much. There's barely anything that you're seeing. So such a small thing is going to tempt someone and lead them into sin.
You see, this one is trying to really bring it down here. And here, the picture I've seen is trying to, and as you walk.
But there's almost nothing there. What's so attractive about a stomach that's going to make someone fall into sin?
Don't do it.
But what's so attractive about a stomach
those that want to do it,
someone into sin?
Let those that want to do it. Have you also seen, and you, Shana, you have not really been too much into public there. There are men that will even touch you
And is that not the fault of the man for touching you, not you as an individual?
Why of all people you?
Because that man is indecent. Why is he touching women randomly?
There must be something that forced.
There's nothing
and the way you have exposed yourself is telling that come.
There is no. But I think...
So young girls, parental advisory. Young girls, please, be decent enough, protect yourselves. In boxing, they say, protect yourself at all times. Even when the ref says, break, you have already beaten me, I am bleeding, and the ref has just said, I can still punch you. So you're supposed to protect yourself at all times. So it is for your own safety. Parents, please help the children. And last time I said, no is the most anointed word. You are not going to say no to everything, but things that are totally off. This is why we have culture. This is why we have values. This is why we have systems.
Yeah.
This is why we have family. So that we pick from everywhere, and by the time you are coming into public, there is some expectation of how to behave and do things. Like, Shana, would you chew and put your chewing gum on the chair?
No.
You know, it's not supposed to.
But
so
by the time
somebody comes to public, there are certain things that this person knows is expected of him or her. And that is where parental advisory comes into play.
So for those of you that sent your questions, I hope you were listening attentively to what my dad was saying in response to them. And please stay on So Much Higher Alert. My Instagram is Shana Mwesige, so I'm going to be posting up these polls on the different topics. I think the next one will be something interesting. You want to talk about piercings? Yeah, I think that's going to be the next episode. It's going to be a good one.
Okay.
We'll hear dad's thoughts on piercings, on girls and boys. But this has been really, really great having my dad on here, guys. I hope you know that, we're not even fighting. We're not... This is all purely for entertainment purposes. I know a lot of people keep on saying that dad's putting me on the spot. Shana is losing. It's not a competition, guys. Please chill me. Dad, are we fighting here? Are we fine?
Today?
Are we fine?
Today?
Are we fine?
You are the winner.
Of course. I know I'm the winner, always.
I've given you 6. I'll take a 4.
Okay.
So that we are close.
No, we can do like that, kind of.
Yeah.
Today I won. Maybe I may not take the next one very well because I know you have a lot to say about the other one. But I hope you guys have had an amazing one. Please keep tuned in on KSTV. Have a very lovely night. And thank you so much. Till the next one.